Hey guys, going to share a game with you now, which features some really cool tactics. Opponent said, "Nice cheater." Okay, this is great. Give me a second. I'm going to post it on my YouTube channel later. Where are you from, dude? Italy. Italy. Right. Okay. And let's give him a link to the YouTube channel as well. Check it out. All right. So, got the black pieces, and we have, in Italian, we have a Russo, and we have a Lucchini. Okay, so D3, it's very tempting. The computer hates this, 3.2, ouch. Okay, and then this is a very odd response, and a mistake by the look of things. I bring the bishop out to G5, attacking the queen. There's no sack option, is there? No. So I'm wondering why it just dropped 3, so we will find out. So I block with my knight, not the best move, okay, but we'll find out what was the best move later. But the point is here, there's some really sweet tactics that obviously has really upset my opponent. Poor Giga 18, Giga 18. Okay, so he's winning, right? He castles, I kick the bish retreats. Right, now we have a bit of tension going on here. And I figure let's resolve, let's capture. We trade, and white captures towards the center here. I guess F4 is a decent move here. I play D6 in order to defend this pawn with my own bishop. He brings out his knight. I capture towards the center, and so here I see I have the opportunity to give him DIKP. No, not dick pics. Double isolated king pawns, right? So if pawn takes here, he's got dick P, right? If the knight takes, I can trade knights, and we have dick P. There you go. That's how to get dick P against an Italian. Okay. So I now bring out my bishop, pin his knight. Queen comes in deep into my territory. So I'd love to move this knight, right? But I can't because it would hang the b7 pawn. So really what I have to do is I have to get my queen out, then castle, and then I might have some options. We'll see. C3 is played, black castles. And this was a poor move, apparently. Okay, so I now come back and hit the queen. Say, get out of my face, queen. Go back to your own side of the board, right? She doesn't. She slides along to b5. I kick. Okay, this is all good. Black is actually slightly better here. Queen retreats. G5. B4. B5. Oh, that wasn't good. I did play that move quite quickly. Less than 3 seconds, okay? It doesn't like that at all. I guess because of this. So basically what's going on is I think I'm just losing this pawn one way or another. So I come in and hit the queen with a skewer. Okay, at least I can eradicate this bishop if I want to, and I do. Okay, now white is better. This is what happens. Now I decide to take this pawn, and that's a blunder by the look of things. That's not good at all. Queen can come in and capture on a6 with check. I have to move out of the way, and now rook takes here. Now, here we are ready for tactic number 1. Okay, so in the next few moves, I actually managed to win material. So pause if you wish and find out what I saw from the next kind of 2 or 3 moves. Okay, so the first move that I play is rook a8, skewering the queen. If queen takes rook, I take queen, rook takes. This is fine, actually. That's a fair trade for white, but white doesn't do that. White moves the queen, and this is not good. Because now I play rook h to b8, and the queen, this is a deflection. We are deflecting the queen away from the defense of the rook. She only has 1 square where she can protect this under fire rook, and now she has to move away from that square. She should not have done that. Interesting to see what should she have done. We'll see. Anyway, so now I win the rook, okay? And they swing their knight around. I come here, and now can you see an evil pin for white? Rook f7. And the eval bar hasn't moved. Interesting. So I'm thinking, oh, that was a bloody good move, because he's got... the queen defends the rook. So, again, this is a really good place to pause. I know I've got 7 minutes on the clock. He's just under 7 minutes on the clock. What would you play as black here? Because I do actually save my material. In fact, I win the game from this tactic. So, pause and figure it out. Figure it out, and we'll come back. So I play this move. I play rook a1 check. Now, white has a few options. Rook f1 is probably absolutely fine, but it is giving up this idea, so it's not very natural to do that. The knight could also block the check. That's absolutely fine as well. That would actually be triple defended on that square. Knight can't block there because I just take and it's check again. And obviously queen blocks isn't really an option, but knight to there looks like a really good move to me. He doesn't play that, he plays his king out, and now the very juicy rook f8. And this is just basically winning, because white now cannot capture my queen because I've pinned his rook, right? And he's a very sore loser because he thought I must have cheated at this point, but I found that move in less than 5 seconds and played it. So to you, yeah. Now, obviously, if he can capture here, I'll take back, right? He doesn't. He moves his knight here. I take outright. I get the rook outright, and that. I mean, honestly, with 6 minutes left on his clock, all he had to do is take my rook. Yeah. You know, and look, it's a bloody good move, right? Doesn't mean I'm cheating. Okay, and here he resigns and spits his dummy out and takes his ball and goes home. But I thought that that's some really sexy tactics there. So if I can combine sexy tactics with a bit more consistency, I'm on my way back to 1550, 1600. I think that's the idea. But yeah, I thought that was really cool. Really nice little puzzle there for how to get out of trouble. Because here, some people might just hit the resign button and go, oh, my queen is lost. Well, it ain't necessarily so. There's always things that you can do when you're under attack. And one of the first things to look for is, are there any checks? Okay, let me come back here to this point in the game. Here it's got white as +1. I'm going to stick onto the lines, and it's saying that g4 is the best move for me. Rook a8 is the second best move. Okay, now again, gg, right? This is what you put this up. I didn't cheat. Right? I didn't have to, because you were rushing. You've only used 2 minutes and 18 seconds at this point. And look, queen takes rook, rook takes queen, rook takes. You've won 2 rooks for a queen, which is a very decent trade and actually probably puts you slightly better. In fact, it does put you slightly better, right? The second best move is actually queen b5. And that is the one that you played in the game, eh? Now, but that puts black slightly better. And now rook h to b8, of course, is the best move. But I'm curious. Oh. Knight takes e5 is a resource. Obviously. And then d takes e5. And queen d5 check. Look at that. Right? Just one more thing that you didn't find in the game. Don't blame me. Don't blame me. Don't be a sore loser. You know? Very interesting stuff. So we'll go back to, so that was the one thing. Obviously the board's gone light now. This was just losing. because it simply drops the rook. Not an easy one to find that though. Takes. But what if takes and queen takes? That is bang equal. Whoa, rook f7 check. Check it out, right? But it just goes to show. Stop. Sit on your hands, right? Do nothing. Look at everything. Consider multiple candidate moves, right? And don't go bitching at me about cheating when you didn't do that. And you didn't do that. You've got heaps of time on your clock. If you're going to try and lose inside 3 minutes, play bloody 3-minute blitz. Bloody hell, right? Anyway, so that's fascinating. Okay, so here, so rook a1 is the best move. Rook a2 is the second best move, and rook a3. What? Anyways, but no, rook a1 is negative 4.49. Wow. And here again, look, knight f1 is by far the best move. Well, it's not the best, it's the least worst, because it's still minus 4.2, right? He should have played his knight there. You didn't do it, did you? Right? You didn't do it. Instead, you, like, within seconds, he played the second best move, which is okay. And rook f1 is livable, right? But you are a rook down. But yeah, you should have just played that instead of just snatching at this, and then it's minus 6.6, rook f8. The second best move is rook 8 to a2, but that's not necessary because it drops the queen. But it's just a pin. I mean, I'm simply pinning the rook on the thing. And then what's your best move? Rook f5. Come back here. Force me to take. You repair your pawn structure. Okay. But yeah. So you know, pissed me off a little bit that. I don't like being called a cheater. I've never cheated, and I don't intend to cheat. So anyway, but thanks for the game, GG, and buon giornato or whatever. How do you say? Have a good day. Yeah, something like this. So yeah, but some nice tactics in there, and that example of when you know that thing when you cheeks flush and you go, oh God, my opponent's played a really good move. I'm dead. I'm dead. I can resign. Just don't resign. Consider everything first, right? And if you haven't got time to consider everything first, play longer time control. That's all I've got to say. All right. Thanks for watching. See you later.